When is enough enough? How do you know when to keep on going and when to walk away? Hey, you're watching EmeroyTV, the place to be to learn strategies on achieving your highest potential through the mind, body, and the spirit, all while having fun. And today I'll be talking about when to stick with something and when to walk away. Now before we get started, make sure you hit subscribe so these videos can come straight to you. And if you found this video beneficial in any way, make sure you hit like and share this with a friend. And if you want to connect, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube, and over at the blog. And if you enjoy videos on productive living, health and fitness, and strategies on achieving your highest potential through the mind, body, and the spirit, all while having fun, head on over to the blog and subscribe to my free newsletter. Now this is a good question that a very good friend of mine, Daniel, asked a couple months ago. I believe it's a per individual basis. But before I share with you a little more, I want to share with you a quick story. I helped co-found my dance crew, Family Business, back in 2004. And I've got to admit, the first 7 years were hard. The first 3 being the hardest. I had no idea what I had gotten myself into, nor did I have any idea how long I was going to stick with it. I just had this vision of creating an amazing dance team in an area that really didn't have one at the time, and that it was going to happen no matter what. I had every reason to just stop. School, work, non-committal dancers, even though I faced failure. For some reason I kept telling myself this: the first 3 years of any business are going to be the hardest. Now I knew it wasn't a business, I just felt that this vision was so powerful and my drive for it was so immense that I was going to commit to it no matter what. Now it's 2013, my crew Family Business is doing things that I only dreamed of when we first started. I believe I'm the type of guy that if I really want it, I will get it no matter what. I didn't know how long it was going to take for this team to get where I wanted it to be. I just knew I wanted it. And that's how I personally work. Others may feel differently. And I believe if it's something you truly believe in and are truly passionate about, keep going. I believe that we're all a choice, we're all a moment away from greatness. And that our success may not always come at the timing we want. And not everyone has that kind of patience. Because, let's face it, there are other opportunities that exist out there. So how do you know when to keep going and when to walk away? Here are a few simple steps that I've broken it down to. Step 1, figure out how long you think it would take to get there, and then divide it by half. Let's cut the work in half by cutting the time in half so we can focus on what really matters. The second step, design a game plan of all the steps that you need to take to get there. The third step, commit to that time and do whatever it takes. Don't lag. 4, ask for help. Just because it's our goal doesn't mean we have to take it on by ourselves. Let's admit it, we're not good at everything. So why not let someone who's skilled at it do it for you? You'll save yourself a lot of grief and time. Step 5, once that time is up, reflect on everything you've learned. Is your heart still in it? Whether it is or isn't, make sure you follow the next step before moving forward. And step 6, take a break. Leonardo da Vinci once said, every now and then, go away. Have a little relaxation. For when you come back to your work, your judgment will be sure. Go some distance away, because then the work appears smaller, and more of it can be taken in at a glance. And the lack of harmony and proportion is more readily seen. Take as long as a break you need. A week or even a month may be fine to others. Maybe an entire year. It's all up to you. Now, come back to the question, is your heart still in it? If so, repeat the process. If it isn't, it's okay. It could be a sign that it's time to try new things. Remember, the type of success we want is not always going to come at the timing we want. We never really know how close we are. We're all a choice, a moment away from greatness. A few things that kept me going were: 1, my vision. I kept the end result in mind. 2, I admitted things were going to be hard so I wouldn't be that surprised. 3, I was passionate about it. 4, a huge thing that pushed me forward was getting over my ego and asking for help. No one person can do everything, but everyone can do something. So no matter what, I kept going. So Daniel, I hope I answered your question. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. Do you have your own personal way in determining when you should walk away and when you should keep going? Head on over to the blog and share with me your thoughts. And while you're at it, if you're new to EmeroyTV, make sure you subscribe to my free newsletter. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit subscribe so these videos can come straight to you. And if you found this video beneficial in any way, hit like, and I ask you to share this with a friend. That's it for EmeroyTV, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh. I'm getting... Alright. There's so many advertisements out there.